Hi, everyone. It's Melissa, owner of Jacksonville Business Connections, with another live local interview from Jacksonville, Florida. Our main mission is to connect businesses to the local community through community events and other various marketing strategies. And today I have with me the host, partner, and entertainment involved in an upcoming Jumping Jacks charity weekend celebration. And I'm so happy to be able to share what this event is about to everyone. Thank you guys for joining me today.
Hi, Melissa.
Hi.
Great being
Hello.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to jump right in and we're going to kick off with each of you introducing yourselves and how you are involved in the upcoming event.
Melissa, I am Carly Charlotte. I am the owner and founder of Pink Ribbon Travel LLC and Jumpin' Jacks events. I have started this event back in 2018, 2019, which was supposed to be an actual live event. But of course, COVID set in. That made me do a pivot in 2019 to make it into a Stuff the Trunk food drive. Stuff the Trunk food drive took off when I partnered with Sprouts Farmers Market on Kernan Boulevard and a couple other local nonprofits here within the community. That then led to me doing it a second year because of COVID. And then now, this third year, I decided to make it a actual live event to bring back the original event that I wanted to have take place back in 2019. So, with the help of Mr. Rawlings out of California, my board members with Demeka Jackson and I being partners for this event, and Pink Ribbon Travel being the host, we decided to make this a weekend long charity event weekend to give back to breast cancer survivors and their families, to provide them with a worry free Thanksgiving, to make sure that they have Thanksgiving meal on the table. So this would be the third annual event, and it would take place at the Sheraton in Deerwood. So not only am I a travel agency that service people in their travel needs, but I am now in the business of hosting events and giving back to the community by hosting these nonprofit events and partnering with nonprofits as well, to make sure that we leave a legacy within the community, to make sure that people have what they need and that there is, food on the table for them.
I love that. Thank you for sharing.
Yes. Well, and my name is Demeka Jackson. Thank you so much, Melissa, for this opportunity. I am one of the partners. I'm the CEO and founder of Reinvent You LLC. We focused on technical writing and professional development, and that entails quite a bit, but they can reach out to me. Look me up on just about everywhere.
All
But
right.
I've been with Carlise for about the past 2 years, doing this phenomenal event. And the reason that I actually got involved is my sister. I lost her in 2019 to breast cancer. So this is really dear and true to my heart. So anything that I can do to give back, I'm all for it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
You're
you
up,
again,
Troy.
Melissa. Thanks so much. I'm
You're welcome.
Troy Rawlings. I met Carlise on a crazy wild adult weekend in Jamaica, and we. I'm the comedian of the bunch, actually. And no, actually, we did meet in Jamaica back in June of this year. She was doing a destination wedding for her daughter, and had about 100 people out there, and we were doing a Mobe Fun Fest jazz festival, and I was hosting and doing comedy. And I do I don't, I'm this daytime audience, so I'll use the right language. I do a sex, love, and relationships comedy based show, and a lot of her people came over to the show. So when Carlise came down to the pool and it's like, "Oh, and Carlise, that's the guy that sucked toes," and they were like, and she was like, "What's going on now? What's happening?" And we started talking, and she was like, "Oh, we need to do something, do a travel event." And as we talked more, she talked about the stuff the trunk. And I've always produce shows and events, and always try to work with, I'm on the board of a nonprofit here as well in Los Angeles, but always try to work with 501c3s to help them bring their vision to pass and also produce, like, make them bigger. So she was like, let's do something in Orlando. And I was like, well, you have something going on. What's the stuff to trunk? And when she told me about it, I was like, well, you fed 60 families, 60 to 70 families last year. Let's go for 150 this year. And let's make it a weekend event. So instead of just doing the stuff to trunk, we have a Friday night party. We have people come out. We have a pink theme party Friday night. We have stuff to trunk in the morning. Then we do my taboo, raw, uncut event where people can put their relationship questions in a basket. I pull them, do comedy. It's an interactive, fun show. Then a pink plaid and paisley pajama party. You can say all those P's at night. And then a celebration brunch on Sunday with, the pass for the weekend includes everything. And the proceeds, of course, go to the benefit and everything like that. So it's just amazing piece. And as we discussed it, Carlise and the team was like, yeah, let's go. And that's what you look for when you want to pull the trigger on a great event. So
Absolutely.
I'm happy to be on board.
Thank you. And so when you were mentioning a little bit how it's a whole weekend, so when people go and they purchase their tickets, they get access to Friday to Sunday events.
Everything, including there's complimentary food and the brunch is included in the weekend pass. They have, I think they get a drink pass per day. She started doing stuff that I was like, stop, too much.
Well, they get a drink. They only get a drink pass for Friday night, which is the meet and greet.
Oh, okay.
And
too much.
With this being my first live event, I wanted it to be fun, affordable, just to test the waters to see what would happen. Knowing that it would be a lot of work, but I wanted it to be where it was Veterans Day weekend. I am a part of a sorority. So I wanted to call the social clubs out, the veterans out, the D9s out. I wanted to call everybody out to come out and celebrate for a worthy cause. Yeah. Not only that, a few members on my team, they are survivors and they were in remission, but now their cancer came back. So now they won't even be able to attend the event because they've had to have surgery, a double mastectomy, and one is having her port put in today. So now we really have to celebrate. They will be able to join us via Zoom on Sunday for the brunch, but now we really have to celebrate them because we're not promised. We had been planning the food drive since last year for the 3rd annual event. But now look what happened as we start planning it as to be a party for the weekend, this a whole nother setback, but we're not going to let it be a setback. We're going to party that weekend in honor of them. So wearing a splash of pink on Friday night for the meet and greet. And you can also get your hotel room to stay at the Sheraton for $139 a night. And it doesn't matter how many people stay in a room, but the Sheraton gave us a good deal for $139.
And women, women are, y'all will sleep on the floor, the bathroom, y'all will sleep on,
so
sleep on each other.
They're letting as many people they want, stay in the room. So that night they would only get one drink ticket from me. Other than that, it's an open bar. And
they do get the full brunch.
Yeah, and then they get a full brunch on Sunday. The Donna Foundation, we're partnered with the Donna Foundation also.
Oh, nice.
This is our second year partnered with the Donna Foundation. Donna will be a guest speaker on Sunday, and another local doctor will be a speaker on Sunday as well, along with a couple of breast cancer survivors locally will be speakers also. And then on Saturday, we have the food drive that morning from 8 to 11. If anyone knows of a survivor that would love to be a recipient of the food drive, please have them get in touch with me so that I can vet them out to make sure that they have that Thanksgiving meal that is provided by the community on their table. They can reach out to me on Facebook, email info@pinkribbontravel.com to let me know who that person is. I do not want to leave no one out. Our goal is 100 to 150 people. We want to be able to reach that goal with the help of the community. Then that Saturday from 1 to 4, Troy is going to be doing what he does. Why not support survivors for the low cost of $150?
Right.
Listen
That's
to him
for the whole weekend.
Yeah, for the whole weekend. So
That's so affordable.
It's very affordable. We'll blow $150 on anything. We'll blow that eating out.
Right.
But so why not give it to a worthy cause?
Absolutely.
And then that night we have a pajama party. Well, okay, let me get the 3 P's right: pink, plaid, and paisley.
Pink or not all. If you come with all of them, you can come with all of them. But
we're gonna have that out on the patio at the Sheraton. The heavy hors d'oeuvres are included in that as well. We're gonna have a good time. So I'm providing them something to eat as well, for that occasion. And then we're gonna close it out on Sunday, on the brunch from 10 to 1 at the brunch on Sunday.
Yeah, the brunch is 10 to 1.
And they're gonna get a meal from me as well. We're gonna have security on site from JSO. I didn't leave nothing uncovered. We're coming full force, full staff for this weekend long event at the Sheraton.
And share with everybody again which weekend.
The weekend is November 11th through the 13th. That is Veterans Day weekend. You can receive information on pinkribbontravel.com's website. Information is on Instagram. Information is on Facebook. Information is also on what handle have I missed, you guys? What am I missing?
Eventbrite.
Eventbrite,
LinkedIn and Twitter.
LinkedIn as well. So we are really seeking the support of the community to make this event a success. But to also mention, we have 2 local ticket pickup locations here in Jacksonville. One is Groom Therapy, men's spa and salon located at 811 North Market Street here in Jacksonville. And then we also have Sweet Mama Jack's restaurant. That's located at 1527 Cesare Boulevard here in Jacksonville. Their ticket location pickups, and the tickets again are $150, and that's the entire weekend event.
Wow.
So it's a weekend pass.
A whole weekend pass. Weekend pass. The food drop off can be done at the Sheraton through October.
Okay.
31st?
31st.
Yes. Or if the food needs to be picked up from a location, just reach out to us on social media and we'll make sure it gets picked up.
Oh, nice. And then also I did put the link on this live. So if anybody's watching the live or sees it at a later time on Facebook, in the comments is also the option to purchase the tickets there. And then I'll mention that we are doing a giveaway for tickets. So I included that link. So if anybody wants to share the event, like the event, tag a friend, we would appreciate spreading the word, getting the word out there for this awesome community nonprofit event and to help the local community.
Yes, indeed.
Is there anything else maybe we missed that you still want to make sure that we spread the word about?
Have we missed anything, guys?
We just want to say thank you to our partners. Thank you to all those who are volunteering. Of course, we have Longhorns, the Donna Foundation, of course, Troy Rawlings. We have quite a few entertainers that are going to be participating. And of course, Zeta organization. We got to make sure we represent them in the Omegas. Wow. Thank you for coming out and volunteering for this event.
Oh, and if there are any business owners that want to vend or sponsor, they can go to pinkribbontravel.com because we do have the hotel's been gracious enough to give us space for vendors. So if you have a business, you get in touch with Carly, Charlotte, or Demeka, or just go to pinkribbontravel.com. It's information on there for vending and sponsoring. The phone number is also 904-720-7209. That's 904-720-7209 for anybody that's interested in being a vendor or a sponsor. And remember, this is for an amazing benefit. And there's a commercial. There'll be a couple commercials going on as well. You'll see the commercial out now for people that want to give the food donations. And it makes it very easy when you can just go to a hotel and drop off a box of food or some canned goods or whatever you have to give.
Right.
And yeah, that'd be pretty awesome. And it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of adult fun. No kids allowed. A lot of adult fun. No kids allowed.
That means 21 and over.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Also, if you would like to make a monetary contribution, you can go to Pink Ribbon Travel's website, pinkribbontravel.com, to make a monetary contribution as well.
So if you can't make it out that weekend, but this is pulling at your heartstrings, go to pinkribbontravel.com and make a monetary donation. All of those funds will help the women that we are trying to support here.
And remember, not just women are breast cancer survivors.
True.
Men are survivors as well. Last year and the year before, we gave meals to three families that were men survivors. And not only that, let me say this as well. This year, I'm talking about this year for a second and last year. This year, when I found out about someone having to have a procedure done, I personally, from Pink Ribbon Travel's bank account, personally went out and blessed a family with a cashier's check. Wow. My goal and mission through my travel business is to be able to provide a reprieve to a family because they don't have a chance to have a reprieve. After treatment and therapy, that person always has to go back to work. So I gave a personal donation to a family to make sure their needs were covered. So anytime you book travel with Pink Ribbon Travel, your proceeds always goes to a worthy cause, to a worthy family. Last year, when we did the food drive, literally, the money that was collected, that was left over, we were able to pay utility bills for 2 families.
Wow.
We don't keep any of that money. That money went to pay utility bills. And the leftover food items that we had that were non-perishable, we gave it away to other families. And some families were able to use that food for Christmas dinner.
Yes.
So anything that's given to Pink Ribbon Travel and Stuff the Trunk is not taken for granted. It is used for the purpose that it is given to us for. So I urge you to support this cause because it is something that these people, they need to feel that they are thought of. And that is my mission, my goal, and my purpose as a business owner, as Pink Ribbon Travel, to give back to my local community. And that is what sets me apart as my travel business that's doing something different compared to what other travel businesses are doing. That's my PSA from Pink Ribbon Travel.
Very unique. And I love that. And also remind us one more time about where we can bring these donations, the time frame, how we can provide, and if they want to, it's because they can bring actual food donations, correct?
Correct.
We are receiving non-perishable food items. They can be dropped off at the Sheraton between today's date and October 31st. You can drop them off at the front desk. The front desk will house them for us.
That's the Sheraton Jacksonville.
Sheraton Deerwood. You got it?
Okay.
Sheraton Deerwood, Jacksonville, off of Gate Parkway, right next to the library. And they will be receiving those donations until the 31st. We want to have everything we need so that next week we can start boxing everything up so that we will have it ready to give out for the pickup between 8 and 11 on November the 12th.
Okay, perfect.
And we are looking for all non-perishables. And if you want to make a monetary contribution for us to purchase the gift cards, those gift cards are given to them for them to purchase their perishable. So whatever meat item that they're wanting to purchase, or unless we find a sponsor that's wanting to make a contribution for the perishables, like a turkey or ham, that's acceptable as well. So
right.
pinkribbontravel.com for that information, or email me at info@pinkribbontravel.com. But other than that, the Sheraton Deerwood off of Gate Parkway is a drop-off location until October 31st.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate you guys being here and sharing about this upcoming event, and I wish you much success, and I will be sharing it as much as I can and trying to get the word out to our local community. Thank you so much for being with me.
Melissa.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you. You're welcome.